What's up, YouTube? Urban Intelligence coming at you again with another video. First and foremost, let me clear this up. In my last video about the young lady Kanika Jenkins, the negative comments, I'm ignorant, I'm desensitized, and all the other shit y'all talking about. I don't give a damn. I really don't give a shit. Because nobody on this internet, nobody really even in my real life is going to alter my opinion, after I've thoroughly calculated what I've said. You're not going to change that. You're not going to change that opinion. So, if you feel offended, I really don't understand how, but peace. Nothing but love. Anyways, that's not what I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about symbols, symbology. Symbols, what do they mean? You know what I mean? When we look outside every day, we see corporations, we see companies, car companies, we see logos everywhere. The post office has a logo, fire stations, states have logos. It's called a flag. Everything has an emblem. Everything has a symbol. A symbol is symbolic to one's belief. A symbol means more than what we see physically. Symbols can mean different things to different people, but only one person knows truly what a symbol means to them, but the person who made it, or the person that uses it. Because see, what we don't realize is, especially my black people, we don't understand how significant symbols really are, and what role they play in our everyday lives. So, for example, you're driving on a highway and you see a McDonald's billboard and another McDonald's billboard and another one. Somebody ride past you and you see a McDonald's wrapper in the back seat. You're like, damn, I really want some McDonald's. Just seeing that logo convinced you that you wanted some of that food. Subconsciously, your brain was fed that symbol over and over, and it intrigued you. But we all can relate to this situation, or most of us can. See somebody got a nice tattoo, and it could be anything. It could be a symbol, it could be an emblem, a crest, anything. And you ask them, hey man, what does that mean? They say, oh, this is a symbol of hope, or a symbol of faith. And you say, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. So now every time you see that symbol, you automatically relate that to faith or hope, whatever the case may be. And that's what that means to you. From now on, that symbol to you means hope. But what that person didn't tell you is that at the time they got that tattoo of that symbol, maybe it could have, a family member was going through chemotherapy, and they was forced to have a certain sense of hope or faith that they would make it out, or, went through a miscarriage, and they hold that symbol true to their hearts. It means something totally different than what it could ever mean to you. But they're the person that bear that symbol, the one that uses it. So it has a much more significant meaning to them than it does to anybody else looking at that symbol. And what I'm saying ultimately is be mindful. Be mindful of what you feed your brain, y'all. You know, it's so much, man. These symbols we see, they're feeding our subconscious brain. They're feeding them these ideas, these concepts that a lot of us don't grasp, not off sight, you know what I mean? Sometimes it take a while, sometimes people don't ever get it, don't ever understand the symbols. And for me personally, one of the biggest occult histories, I should say, or occult symbol would probably be the cross. And a lot of y'all don't understand the true meaning of the cross. Most Christians will say, oh, it's symbolic to Jesus's him sacrificing himself for the greater good and for the sins of mankind. Some people, that's all they know it for, is just to be a crucifix. That's it. But it means more than that. The cross is a symbol that was being used thousands upon thousands of years, way before Christianity was even a religion. That cross goes all the way back to a Babylonian deity named Tammuz. Tammuz, Tammuz. And one of these videos, I'll probably elaborate more on him and Nimrod and pretty much the whole Babylonian culture. I have a good friend of mine who lives in Ireland. She's going to do a video with me one day, and she's going to give you a little insight on the Druid Celtic religion and what that's all about, which is pretty much magic, you know, mages and witches. It's going to be interesting for y'all. But you know, that cross goes way back to Babylonian times, and during that time, trust me, it meant nothing nice. It didn't mean anybody gave their life for the sins of man. Didn't mean any of that. It really originated as a symbol of the Antichrist. That's right, y'all heard that. A symbol of the Antichrist. Tammuz was born as the resurrection of Nimrod. Yeah. The Bible depicts Tammuz as a deity, an evil deity. But what the Bible never told you is that Tammuz bore a symbol, a cross. Better yet, a red cross. A red cross, you know, similar to the one that Christopher Columbus put on the sails of his ship when he crossed the Great Atlantic and ended up here, you know, discovering all this unoccupied land. And the same red cross that the Knights Templar and the Crusaders wore on their shields and on their chest plates when they traveled around the world, killing people, slaughtering people, and great numbers too. All in the name of Jesus, forcing them to convert to Christianity. If you were Muslim, off with your head. If you were a Jew, off with your head. Or they give you an opportunity to convert to Christianity, but you don't want to convert. May peace be with you, brother. So this red cross shows up throughout history. It's not a good sign. It wasn't a good symbol. It's never been a good symbol. And I know I'm going to get a lot of dislikes on this video too. I don't give a shit. I'm not doing this for popularity. I don't give a shit about anybody's opinion, because at the end of the day, I can back up what I say with proof, with evidence. It's something you religious motherfuckers can't do. So right now, the news stories that you hear about the Red Cross and all the bullshit they pull, don't be surprised. It's never been anything divine, anything good tied to a cross, or a red cross at that. It's never been. It's always meant to be something evil, the mark of evil, the mark of the beast. Look it up. Do your research. Plenty of reference points. One of the greatest ones, one of the missing books from the Bible, the Book of Enoch. Read it. Listen to the audio book. It don't matter. Obtain the information. Figure it out on your own. You know? We've been given a lot of symbols that mean something far deeper than what we could perceive. You know, given the knowledge that we have about certain situations, we can't understand the deeper side of it. And it was meant to be that way. If I was to make a family crest right now, it's not meant for everyone to know what that crest means. As long as my family knows. As long as my family are able to look at the crest and say, hey, this means so and so, this means so and so. But other than that, shit, fuck y'all. I don't even know what this symbol means. I can choose to share it with you if I like, but what's the fun in that? You gotta understand, the people that run this world, they don't worship the same gods as you. They don't go to the same churches or the same temples as you do. They worship something totally different. You think all those Catholic people get possessed by demons for no reason? It's only Catholics though. Y'all don't find that odd? Wake up, people. Wake up and realize that Christianity was given to us by our slave owners, by the same people who beat you, as Conor McGregor said, beat you to within an inch of your life. And a lot of people beat them to death. But that was the religion that was given to you by these guys. The newest religion on the planet, y'all. Well, one of the newest. So I'm not even gonna get into Scientology. It's not worth my breath. But symbols, everywhere. Start realizing what these symbols mean, y'all. We live in a world full of them. Trust me, they're not there for no reason. Nobody picks a symbol to be their trademark, to be their logo, if it didn't mean something to them. Alright? Y'all stay up. I'll be back tomorrow. Excuse me, I'll be back tomorrow in another video. And like I said, I'm not on here for the popularity or the clout, none of that. I have a message I'm trying to get across. A message that I'm trying to get across. Because remember, in this world, in these school systems, they only teach you what to think. Not one teaches you how to think. Peace.